Say what?
Hola, niños. Haha. Okay. Hi, friends. Hello, hello. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, TZ. How's it going, friend? Hello, hello. Bound. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I don't know why. Okay. That's loading. All right. I thought my capture card wasn't showing up either. Okay, you guys. So today. Hello, hello. Hi. Thank you, friends. So excited to see you all again. Valdez said, shh. Let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Epic. Hi, friend. Hello, Ludwig. Hello, Blaze. Hello, Banana. Hello, Willow. Hi, Baum. We've got a new friend in here. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Did I get everybody? Let's see. Hello, TZ. Thank you for letting me know my sound was off. Hello, Valdez. Hi, friend. Hello, hello. Hello, Epic. How did I miss you? I didn't say hi to Epic. Hi, Epic. Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, friends. Did my capture card freeze? It did. Give it a second. Come on, big guy. You could do it. I know you can. The capture card said, I don't want to work today. Come on. Capture card. I know you can work. Okay, hold on, friends. Let's unplug it. We'll plug her back in. Come on, my beautiful capture card. I know you want to work. Haha. Okay, I have to just make sure. Well, actually, hold please. It's 2:12 a.m., so I need to switch to the next day because I think then Coco will be in boxes. Does anybody want Coco? Because I will have her in boxes, but only for like 5 minutes, so you would need to come like right this very second if you would like to have her in your dealio. Hello, Valdez. I'm doing quite good. How are you? Hi, Ryan. How's it going, friend? Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Hello, Fluffy and Fluffy chatters. You guys are the best. Why is Coco in boxes? Because she asked to leave Ludwig, and I said yes. I've had her so long. I got her villager photo, so I said, you know what? I think it's okay if she leaves. So I let her go. So yes. That is what happened. sent you an IG link. Ooh, a new song? A new song, I'll definitely check it out, Trizelle. Thank you, friend. I'm okay doing some work stuffs and watching your stream, so quite a nice evening. Plus, we'll be playing Paladins in about an hour or so. That's so fun. I love playing Paladins. You know what? I should download Paladins on my PC because it's free, isn't it? How do I get on the Discord? Epic, can you send him an invite? Or do you want me to do it? If you want, I can send an invite to Epic later to send to you, if that works. Let me know how the sound is, you guys. If the capture card is too annoying. Okay. Don't judge me when you look in the Discord. Okay. No worries. Yeah, Epic, I don't know if you can create an invitation and send it to Baum. You're more than welcome to if you'd like to do that. I probably already have the recipe. Hold on. You're a little low. My mic is low? Thank you, thank you. I can't put my glass up there, but thank you, Blair. Okay. Hey, besties. Hello, Allie. How are you, friend? Hello, hello. I turned game volume down slightly. Is that a little better? Let me know. I can turn off the music, too. Or the game is very high. Give me a second, though. Okay, are you guys hearing double? You're gonna watch while you paint for class. Did I mess it up? Are you guys not hearing anything at all now? Or can you hear the capture card audio? Let me know, because I might have done something wrong. I might have bungled it. Gotta go way over here and find Coco. You guys, look at my entrance now. Isn't it so cute? It's like a little city. I tried to put a lot of lights, but clearly I didn't put enough lights. He's in the Discord now. Sweet. Hey, hello, Cypher. How you doing, friend? We're gonna go just make sure that Coco's in boxes and say bye to her. Thank you. Animal Crossing is turning 20 today. Happy Animal Crossing birthday. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's seriously so cool. That is awesome. Oh wait, Coco, where am I going? I'm going to Dora's house, not Coco's. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? You're not excited he's in the Discord. Why? Why not, Epic? Oh, I'm so sorry, Cyprin. Do you want to talk about it? You're more than welcome to if you'd like. I hate days when I feel anxious. I've been feeling a lot of change in the world. He's weird. He's your friend, Epic. We're going to go say... I can't wait for Brewster. Wait, is he coming? Is he coming? I was going to say, yeah, also Epic. We're all weird. And he would not understand everything. Well, that's okay. We'll if we need to ban him, we'll get him right out of there, Epic. I joke. Okay, this is your chance. Does anybody want Coco? If you have an empty plot. It's my birthday in a month and 2 days and I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Yes, we are all weird here, Epic. Welcome, Baum. We're happy to have you, friend. They have not said anything, but I love him. Yes, I hope that for your sake, he comes home. He comes back. We're gonna time travel to the next day. We sit next to each other and talk to me in real right now. You're sitting next to each other right now. My island died 2 days ago. Why, friend? What happened? You'll be lurking while you build. Thank you, Nat. I appreciate the lurk so much, friend. Thank you. You're starting all over again. That's kind of fun. Hello, dancing. Hi, friend. How are you? You're sitting in his room. Okay. Oh, that's so fun. You guys were playing Minecraft together on stream. I missed it. It was too early. Hello, Innit Tracer. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Fluffy Friends. Okay. We're gonna go to 6 a.m. Yeah, I think the blue switch is so cute. I'm doing good today, friend. Thank you for asking. I think that the blue switch, oops, is so cute. I would get one, but I don't like the switch lights, you guys. I don't think they're my favorite. I like how I just come on here now with like wet hair and I'm like, YOLO. Yeah, I love you guys. I know you don't care how I look on here. I love mine because it's the Animal Crossing edition. Oh, I'm so jelly. I'm so jelly. So jelly. The AC version's so cute too. Unbelievably cute, if you ask me. Redonkulously cute. If you ask me. Is my desktop audio not working either? Okay. The Ripster! Hi, friend! Hello! Welcome back! How you doing today? We're going villager hunting. We want to get rid of, well, we got rid of Coco. Bye, Coco. And here's who we're looking for today, you guys. We either want Admirable, who's on the left, or we want Marcel, who's in the middle, or we want Kabuki, he's on the right. The best thing is the AC switch is not sold out. Oh, that's a really good stream. Oh, thank you. I am sad that I missed it, you guys. So anyways, this is who we're looking for. I want one of these guys. Ali. I definitely called him Admirable. And here we're looking for Admirable. Allie's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who's Admirable? Admiral. We're looking for Admiral. Yes. Feeling a bit but it's good. Not allowed to complain. Why are you allowed to complain? You're always allowed to complain, friend. You can always complain in here. At least it's not us who's telling you can't complain. Anyways, met up with an online friend. We're playing together. Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. I love meeting up with online friends. Yeah, Allie, that was funny. That was really funny. I always complain. It helps. It really does. Okay, wait. We need to get some Nook Miles tickets. Dana! Hello, friend. How are you doing? You got an extra code of AC. Wait, why? You want to complain too. You guys can always complain. You guys can always complain. I'm the world's biggest complainer. I need to go get coffee and put my headset on, but good morning, everyone. Good morning, staff. We're getting a new dish this week, but I don't trust them. Oh no, why? Why, friend? You guys. Complaining. So I have this thing about complaining. Oh, that was weird. I got a call for like half a second and then they hung up. I have this thing about complaining. When something is wrong with me, my ADHD brain puts it at the forefront of my brain. So for instance, if I'm cold or if I'm hot or if there's something stuck in my shoe or if I'm tired, what I'm going to do is say, my little brain is going, I'm tired, 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 I'm tired. Or my little brain will be going, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. So me complaining is not actually complaining. It's more just that a few of those ADHD things squeak out. So out of the 100 that my brain says, I might say 3 out loud and then people are like, wow, you're complaining a lot. And it's like, no, I'm just, this is what's going on in my brain and I'm saying it out loud. Okay. I've been trying to renew my lease for like 2 weeks and add Reagan, and every time I get to the office, nobody's there. The lady in the office says, remember what she was going to do for me? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Blaze. Let's hope that you can get it figured out soon. Oops. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. The last 3 quit after less than a month. Well, hopefully this one is different, friend. Today I got news that my town student union that I take place in is collapsing. Oh no! Our president is leaving in the middle of his term service and 3/4 of the volunteers are leaving. Oh no! I'm considering staying even though I was so happy to finally leave as I don't really enjoy it anymore, but it's going to be so hard for those that are staying and I feel bad leaving them. So in less words, I have another identity crisis. I'm so sorry, friend. I hope that you can figure out what to do. Sometimes, just remember this, Cyprin, sometimes it's okay to be selfish and it's okay to take care of ourselves. If that's what's best for you. Don't do it, you know, if it's something that is you don't want to do. I always say that. The only time, in my opinion, this is my opinion, the only time you should ever do something that you don't want to do is if it's for someone you love. That's just my opinion, is like for if you're being really nice, you know? You came home from work and had a little sleep, feel a bit better. I'm gonna have a walk and hope that helps me and I can come back here. Okay, Dana, enjoy your walk. I got the hiccups. Hope that makes you feel better. I got the hiccups. They won't stop. They're still like $300. They are. Blaze does stream. Blaze does stream. Her and her boyfriend stream. Oh my gosh, the hiccups. I feel like I have ADHD because I have loads, if not all the symptoms, but I don't want to self-diagnose or sound annoying because if I don't, I'd feel bad in case I offend anyone with it. So I'm really stuck. I think that self-diagnosing during a pandemic is okay if you're able to, like, go see someone later. It can give you some answers. So don't worry. If you feel like you really have it, Willow, like, there's nothing wrong with saying that you do, you know? I mean, it can be tricky, but if it's just you and,
I hear Fluff 6 hype.
Chev, my sweet friend, I love you. How are you doing? I just don't, I think self-diagnosis is okay sometimes if you're not able to see a doctor. Sorry, Meringue, I love you, but this isn't it. You found an AC switch for half the price in perfect condition. I'm always wary of stuff like that because you never know. Hello, Chev. Thank you so much, Dana. Can we get a shout out for Chev? She's amazing. Please go check her out. She is so great. Yes, self-diagnosing is how you get an actual diagnosis most of the time. Yes, Natacat. Exactly. I love it here. We love you, Chev. These words felt like said from experience. Seems like you definitely have someone you do something you don't want to for. Yeah, 100%. That's the only time I do stuff I don't want to, is if it's for someone I love. It's, yeah, that's just what I do. I'm selfish a lot of the times because I do what I do to take care of myself. And if I don't want to do something, I will be loud about it and tell people I don't want to do that. Like, for instance, if I'm in a group situation and people are like, we're all going to do this, and I absolutely do not want to do that, I'll be like, bye, I'll go home. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to do the thing I don't want to do. Like, I just do what needs to be done for me. And that's how I roll. I have heard about VAST. I haven't done any research on it, but I don't know. I really identify with the ADHD, PI, I forget what it's called. There's like, when I was doing a ton of research on ADHD when I was in college, there was like 3 different kinds. There's like ADHD inattentive, ADHD PI, and ADHD combined. I don't know, but I remember one of them I aligned more with because my dad also is a little bit ADHD, but we have like different kinds of ADHD. We're not the same. You can be more hyperactive, or you can be more like, I don't know, I guess you would say it's kind of like a spectrum. There's different things that can affect you worse than others, I guess. I just feel like sometimes I have it, sometimes I doubt it, and I've never really shown it to others. So, for example, my mom might think I'm just being attention-seeking or naive. I understand that. It's hard to bring something up to your parents when you feel like you have something and your parents are like, what? No, I've known you your whole life. Nothing is wrong with you. And you're like, Mom, I know me better. I know there's something wrong. I definitely ADHD. I'm not sure which one, though. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm a little bit the same way. She might not think I'm being serious because I've never said anything before. Well, maybe you could sit her down and let her know that it's more of a serious conversation and be like, Mom, like, I have something serious I want to talk to you about, something that I've been thinking about for a really long time, but I never told you, something that I've been, you know, maybe she would accept your answer more. I'm not even going to talk to him. I'm sorry. If you, like, sat her down and were like, look, I have something serious I want to talk to you about. Instead of just, like, at dinner one night being like, I think I have ADHD. Then they might be like, what? But if you were like, Mom, I really need to talk to you. I have something important and I need to let you know what I'm thinking. and maybe that would be a better way to start the conversation. Just a suggestion. But there's a lot of different ways that ADHD can present. It presents differently in women than it does in men. Women have a much harder time getting diagnosed because it's just the same, like you don't have the same symptoms and everything as men. So I don't know. I always see ADHD TikTok stuff and I can 100% relate to, but I don't think I have it. I just think it's part of my personality, if that makes sense. It really is. Like, the thing about ADHD is that people, when to stream it, I'll be ending probably at about 9:45, so a little over an hour 15, probably, Dana. The thing about ADHD is, like, everybody does the stuff that people with ADHD do, right? Some people do it, like, you know, whatever. The thing about ADHD is that, is it affecting your life to where you can't, like, be successful, or like it's affecting your life in a major way, then that's when you might want to start looking into something, getting diagnosed. You know, if it doesn't affect you, like Cyprin, if you see ADHD TikToks and you're like, wow, I really relate to that, but you're like living your life and you're fine and you're not like affected you're not struggling, I guess I should say, then maybe you might be less likely. But at the same time, some people learn coping mechanisms that they can mask really well that they have ADHD. So it's not always like, if that makes sense, you might do a really good job at masking. That's not the guy that we want, right? No, that is none of them. Yeah, therapy would be a great option, Willow. You could maybe just ask your mom to go to therapy as a start. Instead of saying like, hey, I have ADHD, you could say like, hey, can I go to therapy? And then maybe you could talk to the therapist about having ADHD. That is Kat. Allie, thank you. I love you for always knowing all of the villagers. I completely agree. Like, I still struggle with it, but I use a lot of coping mechanisms. Yeah, it can be hard if you didn't get diagnosed in life. Later in life, you might have already learned a lot of coping mechanisms. And peaks and dips exist, and striving to maintain the baseline okayness is important. Yes, yes. I'm so scared of being wrong or offending someone or being in the spotlight that I'm slying away from the fact that I think I have it. No, Willow, you need to stand up for yourself and do what you think is right for yourself and what you believe is true for you. Screw what the internet says. People on the internet are so volatile, but people in real life are not like that. So I think that you will be fine. If you really are interested and you think you have it, I definitely think it's worth getting checked out because you're probably not wrong. If you have a hunch, you're probably not wrong. You might be, but probably not. My anxiety, yeah, is always a big problem for me. Same. Thank you, Dana. Enjoy your walk. I'm so lucky I got diagnosed when I did. Me too. I got diagnosed when I was 6. One of my teachers was like, your daughter needs help. She can't sit in class and she's talking to everyone. That's okay, Epic. I appreciate you for listening, friend. I've been in therapy for anxiety, so no, but I think I'm my biggest problem in the current situation. I think so too. It sounds like it. Do you want any help, Willow, with like, we could talk later about just like sort of like shifting your perspective or something like that and kind of helping you to think about it in a nicer way? I got diagnosed early in life. I just hated taking the medicine, so I had to figure out a way to cope with it. That's nice. I did not have a choice. So that's really nice. I had a choice. I have a choice now, and I'm not on medication, so it's good. A pink tiger? Look at how cute. I need to get a vaulting pole. Can I buy one from him? I was in 2nd grade saying my teacher's the same when he told my parents. Yeah, my teachers were like, you need some help. I'm gonna go home and get my vaulting pole in case. But I don't want to say I think I have it because I don't know what it's like and I don't want to misdiagnose. I think there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to like say that you have something and then be wrong, Willow. Like, it's okay to be like, I really think I have ADHD, and then you go to the doctor and they're like, no, you have this, or no, you have this, and that's totally fine. And also, yes, Natacat is a great person if you want to talk to about ADHD, self-diagnosing. I know that some people really look down on self-diagnosing in the community, but there's a lot of people who don't, and it's kind of a split thing. So I say just stay true to your heart and what you feel is right inside of you, and if you really do feel like you have it, go ahead and say that you do. There's nothing wrong with that. If anybody gets mad at you, then they suck. And that's not a problem with you. So cute. I loved the purple tiger. Also, what's the thing you have to necessarily make everything even, like if you scratch one side of your head? That's OCD, which most people do have OCD tendencies, but diagnosing OCD is like, it's compulsory, which means that like you can't not do it. So I don't know. OCD can be very tricky because most OCD is like very severe. But yes, that my friend had a mild case of that, where he would get disrupted because he would have to like do things a certain way, and it wasn't fun and it wasn't enjoyable, and it was like a disruption to his life. You know what I mean? Which ADHD can be that too. I've had it for so long that I've learned now how to work with it, and I consider it a superpower, but it can be really debilitating for a lot of people too. Everybody is so different. Tonight it's Treasure Island for prom stuff. I genuinely feel self-diagnosing is not bad. I'm the same way. If you genuinely feel like you have it and you've done the research, there's nothing wrong with it. Stay true to yourself. I agree. I totally agree, Willow. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Oh, yes, yes. If you're like just off the cuff saying like, oh, I'm so ADHD, this song's always stuck in my head. Like, it's like, well, it's more than that. Or, oh, I'm so OCD about that. Like, yes. Or when people say, oh, I'm so bipolar. Like, don't say those things. Yes, exactly. Saying like, I think I have a OCD or anything else and want to see if I can get an official diagnosis. Totally. I'm just worried about what will happen if I say something to my mom. Maybe you can feel her out. I don't know. When it comes to talking to parents, what I always used to do was write my parents letters, because I would get really fumbled when I would try to have like a tough conversation. I still do now. Sometimes I have to write down like what I'm gonna say if it's like a really difficult conversation. So when I was younger, I would straight up just like write my parents letters, because then I could make sure that I included like everything that I needed to say to them in the letter, and like make sure that it read the way that I wanted it to. And yeah, I don't know if that's something you could do, but oh no, your sub runs out. I'm so sorry, Willow. I'm so sorry, friend. Maybe somebody will magically get you another one. I don't know. We've got some pretty cool people in this community. I've been known to gift subs from time to time. Look at this cute little cow. Her name is Tipper, like you're gonna tip her over. You guys, is her name seriously Tipper because she's a cow and you go cow tipping? We'll see if it does. I think that if you need any help, Willow, you can let us know. But we support you and we know that you can do it. And you're amazing. And I know that you know what's in your heart. And you've got this, friend. I was going to say I'd tip her over and it sounded not good. Yeah, I thought about that too. Is that really why her name is Tipper though? Look at that little Steph face emote. Oh my gosh. I love the Steph face. I might try the letter one. I've done it before when I was like 10 and it was how I was sad about a teddy. But sometimes it's easier if it's really important to like make sure that you say all the right things. You know what I mean? Look at those Steph faces on the screen. Oh my gosh. I love them. I love them. I love you, Steph. So great. That is one really nice emote. It is, Steph. It is. I like all my Animal Crossing emotes. They go on the screen. I forgot. Yes, please spam them more. I love seeing your face. I hate overthinking. Me too, Willow. Me too. Could you try journaling about it and just like brain dumping everything that you're feeling? Sometimes that helps me to feel a little bit, get my head functioning better. If my head is like, sometimes if I just write it all down, it's like, okay, I can stop thinking about it now. I don't get out of my house so often, so when I go to see my cousin, I usually plan every single possible conversation and what I talk about in my head. That's definitely a side effect of anxiety. I am actually super good socially. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm great socially. So normally I don't have to plan out any conversations or anything. Who are you? Bunny. Look at those faces. Chat clipped that. I broke something, I think. The nice thing is the letter too is you don't have to see and physically be there for the reaction. So true. So true. Julia emote spam. Oh my gosh, we love Julia. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I'm talking to them. I would love to, but I don't want people to read or see it. Oh, the journal, burn it or throw it away. If you don't want people to see it, put it in water, put it in ink that like is wet, you know, like ink that will run, and then rinse it under water. Like there's a ton of things you can do if you don't want people to see your journal. I wouldn't say I'm anxious. I'm just super duper excited to talk to people. Well, that's good. That's good, friend. Can you tell me how to be good socially? Practice? I don't know. I was born socially, you guys. I came out of the womb and was like, hello, everybody. But yes, you will get better with practice. Knowing that people don't think about the stuff that you think about as much as you do. Like, nobody thinks about the stuff that you're thinking about at all. Like, so when I meet a stranger, like, I go to a lot of networking meetings. That's probably the best way if you wanted to, like, you can't do that now, obviously, but like throw yourself into the fire. Go to like a, bye TZ, thank you for stopping by, friend. Go to like a networking meeting and like just talk to as many people as you can, because you realize that nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody even knows what you're doing. Nobody's really paying attention to you. The only person that's paying attention to you is yourself, and everybody else is just paying attention to themselves. So practice and just knowing that really nobody cares. Nobody cares about. I mean, that sounds mean, but it's freeing to know that like nobody cares. Hello, Binksy B. How are you doing today, friend? Welcome to the Fluffy Friends. I'm very good socially as I'm really talkative, but I am introverted. I get exhausted at the end of the day. Yeah, I am both good at socializing and I am an extrovert. So if you plot me down at like a conference where there's like 500 people and I'm just running around talking to them, homegirl's gonna be the happiest I've been. Like, that is my dream. Plot me down in a room full of 1,000 people that I don't know and just let me run around and talk to everybody. So much fun. You guys have no idea. When there is a video conference, is there not a villager on here? The next time there's a villager, the next time there's a conference, you guys, I'm going to slay. Oh my gosh, look who it is, Ludwig. Look who it is. I start most friendships with, I'm going to fall off the face of the earth for 3 months. That's normal. Yeah, it happens to everyone. The thing about me is, like, if we were friends once, and as long as we didn't, like, have a weird falling out or, like, have something weird happen, like, if we just fizzled away, you could always contact me again and I'll be like, what up? Like, you know, the only people I really consider to be, like, not my friends is people who, like, I had a bad experience with and, like, I decided to stop talking to them. I'd say I'm similar to you. I'm not that excited, but I enjoy it. I do enjoy people. Eric! Long time no see. Sorry life blew up, but I'm back. Love it here. So glad to have you back, Binksy B. How have you been, friend? Anything new happen while you were away? Ludwig wants me. Oh no, Ludwig, I'm sorry. He said, don't leave him. I can't. I'm so sorry, Ludwig. We have to search for the correct people. I like people until I get to know them super well. Then it's like I talk to 3 people. Dude, I am the same way. for a lot, like, people on the internet. I will be super buddy friends with everybody when I first meet them. But then it, like, the real ones stick around. Do you know what I mean? And I consider, like, all of you guys here my friends. Like, literally, we talk all the time in Discord, and we're all friends. But, like, you guys are literally, like, my only friends. Like, all of you who are here right now. Minus Katie and, like, a couple other people. Yes, you're all my friends. Thank you. Thank you for being my friend. Just place him in the cottagecore place. I don't have room for a house there, Ludwig, unfortunately. I actually don't have any room for a house anywhere. I can't have another house. Yay, I have a friend. Me too. Oh, look at that cute little Ellie. Oh, bye, friend. I hate villager hunting because you have to leave behind so many cute people. And it's so terrible. My son is turning 1 this month and you are 4 months pregnant. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. But also, wow, That's a lot. You've got a baby and you've got a baby. That's so crazy. Sad but me to other than my crazy class. I don't know what you're trying to say there, Ludwig. I'm trying to comprehend. Only sad to you? But what about your crazy class? That's not Ellie, she's brown. I know, I called her an Ellie. I just meant like elephant. But yes, I forgot that there was an elephant named Ellie. I said, look at that Ellie. But I meant elephant. You guys, we got plants in our backyard today. Which was really exciting because we haven't had plants. I read that as a real person. I was like, bruh. How are you? I'm doing so good, friend. I've had some ups and downs. KEKW. Is that KEKW? KEKW? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means, Steph, but I like it. You're my only friend. That's not crazy. That is so bullshit, Ludwig. I'm not your only friend. You have like 1,000 friends in the Discord. KEKW. Okay. You have 1,000 friends in the Discord, Ludwig. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't believe you. Any of you that are in here that say you have no friends, you are lying. You are so full of crap if you say that you have friends. I don't know what it means either, Allie, but that is one of my favorite laughing emotes. Which one? Which one? The one with the mouth open? I'm ready to go home. It's an emote. Oh. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, you definitely have friends, Ludwig. Oh, thank you. I have just been so lazy about doing that because I don't have a lot of people in here that use them. But if you would like me to do it, Steph, I will do it just for you because I love you. My life is genuinely pretty difficult right now. I have to attend our student union meeting every week and do stuff there. I'm in the MIPA organization in my school, which stands for School European Parliament Ambassador, and in a debates club. Both of them also have weekly meetings, and you stream 3 days a week, and I live in a village, so there's work to do at home all the time. Oh my gosh, well that is cool, but Cyprin, make sure that you're not spreading yourself too thin. If you are like, if everything that you do is like a piece of toast, and you only have a certain amount of butter, you don't want to spread yourself too thin on the toast because then things will start to fall apart. That happened to me in college. I was a go-getter and I was organized and I was in like every club and every internship and blah, 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 blah. And it worked for 2 semesters when I was there, and then I crashed. I burnt out and so yes, leave the things that you don't want to do anymore, and I'm sure you'll be much happier because it seems fun. I'm like a yes person. So when like people ask me stuff, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. So, I have a hard time saying no to things, and then I get spread too thin. So yes. Oh my gosh, when am I doing my trigger fire class? That's a good question. I could definitely see you as a yes person. Yes, so I get too excited, and it's just too difficult for me to, yeah. Yeah, can we be BFF your me? Yes, exactly. I get too excited about the possibility of doing new things, and I forget that like, oh, this requires work and it's gonna make you tired, and you're already doing 10 things like homegirl. You need to not. I do like his house exterior a lot, but I'm sorry, friend, you're not who I'm looking for today. I'm getting better at saying no instead of finding the alternative for them. Oh, that's nice. We're working on it. Hey, you know what? That's good. That's good. That's all we can ask for, is that we're trying. Baby steps is still baby steps, you know? Slow progress, still progress. I always want to please people, and when I have to say no, I genuinely feel bad. Same. What I've learned to do is that I have to please myself first. You really have to be selfish. And it's not selfish. I hate that word. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It shouldn't be called selfish. But put yourself first. Always. Like, you should always come first. I'm thinking about the hardest time in my life. What's that, Ludwig? Well, you don't have to say. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Why does selfish have to be a bad thing? It really shouldn't. It really shouldn't be a bad thing. Like, you should always put yourself first. Just like airplanes. Yes, wait. I always joke on the airplane. This is really bad, you guys. But I always joke on the airplane. That if I was in the exit row, I'd just jump out the plane. I would not help people. I'm like, I'm getting out. Cannot poureth from an emptieth cuppeth. Yes, I said emptieth. I remember your stream sound used to be ahead some time ago. Did it change when you moved to PC? Yes, everything got better when I moved to PC. Everything. I was a huge proponent for streaming on iMac, and then I got a PC, and I do not stream on iMac. It is so much worse. It is so much worse. I don't care how much you love your Mac. I use my Mac every day. My Mac is my baby. It is my best friend. That is not a human. I love it so much. I do all my design work on my Mac. It is the greatest thing ever. I will never stream on my Mac again. It is so bad. Don't do it. It's so terrible. Can't help others when you don't have oxygen yourself. Yes, exactly. Or if your cup, you know, all the things, all the analogies, but you got to actually act on those. Saying them is easier. We all know what we need to do, right? It's doing the things that we know we need to do that are difficult. It was when I was only something about other people and didn't care about them, and I was sad all the time but didn't care, only tried to make people happy. So you didn't care about yourself. You only cared about other people. I got you. And that leads for a very miserable life. If you don't do the things that you want to do, and if you don't stay true to yourself, and if you don't honor your wishes and your own desires, you're going to be miserable. So, yes. Always do what you want to do. In some exceptions, it's okay to do things you don't want to do, especially if you're doing something nice for someone you really care about. But that, I think, is like the only exception for what you should do something you do not want to do. That's just my opinion, too. That's just my opinion, but that's how I stay happy. Happy little beep, Braylon. I do what I want. My mom's life motto, literally my mom says this all the time. She goes, I do what I want. I do what I want. And I'm like, yeah, you do what you want. You should. And like sometimes I've been like at a family gathering and my family is like, we're going to go do this. And I'm like, I am not doing that. So I'm just like, I'll go home. Like, I literally don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not sad that I'm not doing the thing. I don't feel like I'm going to miss out. I'm just like, you're going to go do that thing that I have zero desire to do. So I'm going to go home. Why am I going to waste my time? Unless it's for family or a loved one, then you might go because you're like, well, I love you and you really care about this and I'll be miserable for you. Other than that, you should always do what you want to do, I think. Oh, sorry. I like how I'm just seeing a little glimpse of them and running away. What would you talk about if you wouldn't have chatters? I'm usually fine at talking when playing video games, but I talk about nothing and I don't feel like it's interesting. That's why I don't have many constant viewers. That's a hard thing. But you know what? When I came into your stream, I thought you were doing amazing. So I think you're already doing a really good job. The thing that's hard, I talk about the game. It can be hard when you're doing Sims, I think, sometimes, because it's not as exciting. But yes, talking about the game. But I thought you did a really, really great job. I thought you were doing so amazing. So maybe don't stress too much. The biggest thing that helped me grow on Twitch was staying consistent with my schedule. Welcoming and talking to everyone that came in, which you already do. I know you're such a good streamer. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Making clips. And Nintendo Indie Direct is starting soon. I know, I saw that. You can watch it if you want. I saw your Coral Island beta tester. Wait, how did you see that? How did you see that? Did they like put it online or something? Did I tell you? Did I post it somewhere? Did I post it on how did you know that? I want to know. Yes, I'm actually an alpha tester. So should be coming up very soon. We will be playing Coral Island and I'm excited because me and Katie get to play it before everybody else. Because Katie bought the fancy GoFundMe. You posted on your Twitch profile. Thank you. I was like, where did I post that? I know I saw it. So my friend bought the really fancy GoFundMe or whatever. Kickstarter. I don't know. And it had 2 alpha codes. So she's giving one to me. And I'm excited. I have a PC now. Welcome back, Dana. Welcome back. Thank you so much, the Ripster. I always forget stuff. You should, and then give it to a friend or gift it to somebody in your community. It would be super fun too. But my bestie can't run it. Oh no, I'm sorry, why not? I want the game so bad, but my parents won't let me buy it. Why not, Ludwig? Nope, sorry. How many tickets have we used? 13 already? Giveaway sounds dope. You should. Going Lurky, thank you so much, Steph. Change the panel to alpha. I do need to change it. We're talking about Coral Island, Dana, which is a new game that's coming out on PC this summer. And I got a code to play the game early. It's an Islander farming sim. I don't know, they don't trust Kickstarter. Oh, that makes sense. Well, did you know that they refund you your money? Yes, we're gonna play. I don't know if we'll be able to play multiplayer or what. I don't know how it works. But we're both gonna play, so I'm excited. We'll see how fun it is. You guys, I think I'm getting better at like figuring out how to play the game and talk to you guys at the same time. Because you know I have such a hard time doing that. That's why I can't play Sims. And I can't even build an Animal Crossing. I try to build an Animal Crossing on here and it's so bad. But I think I'm getting a better hang of playing the game while chatting with you guys. They do. I'll tell the @ Wait, what? I want to get paint and canvases for my birthday, but I'm not good at sketching, so I don't want it to be a waste of money. You should definitely do it. Here's the thing. Everybody starts off bad. Everybody starts off bad. Some people just start off bad when they're like 10 instead of like 25. So, but it's fine. They still started off bad. Oh, Zucker. He's so cute. Sorry, Zucker. Well, this is really easy right now because I'm just it's kind of autonomous what I'm doing today. It doesn't count. It's not like really playing a game. You don't have to be good at something to enjoy it. So true, Dana. I love that reminder. Thank you, friend. I met one of my Warzone buddies and we were going to play together and stream Warzone, but his internet can't handle it. So I'm deviating from my schedule now. It bugs me. Oh, that's okay. Sometimes I deviate from my schedule too. When I was first... Oh, enjoy. Have so much fun making your pizza. When I first started streaming, it was a mess. I had no idea when I wanted to stream. Thank you, friend. Have a good day. Enjoy your pizza. I had no idea when I wanted to stream. I had no idea what I wanted to stream. I had no idea how to stream. It takes a long time with streaming to like get in the groove. I would say almost like 6 months before you really have it down. And so just keep adjusting things. Try things on a week or a 2-week trial. I do have a food channel. Please share it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my brain when I see him. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, zuck you. Yeah, that's funny. My schedule used to change all the time. I would try things on like 2 weeks. I need to see your first VOD. Please do. Please do. It will make you feel so much better. It will 100%. Actually, if you go to my YouTube, I have my like some really early VODs on there that you can find, and I look at myself and I'm like, you're so cute. You didn't know what you were doing. Your camera was so bad. Your mic was so bad. Your stream was so bad. But you kept going. You pushed through, and now look at where you are. And I'm like still just starting. I still consider myself kind of a baby streamer. It's been like in the last maybe month that I'm like, okay, I found my footing. I figured out what I'm doing, and this is gonna be great. Like, it took me a while. It takes a long time to figure it out. It's such a volatile thing too, and you have to stay so... My biggest recommendation for a streamer is stay true to yourself. Like, it's so easy to like see other people doing stuff and be like, I want to do that, or see other people doing things and like start doing them yourselves. But if you pull too many things in from other people, you lose who you are. And so my biggest recommendation as a streamer is like, find out what makes you unique and what makes you interesting and capitalize on that. Like, just be yourself. Be yourself. I have exactly 100 subs. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I don't check YouTube very often, and I don't upload very often. And I know that Ludwig, was it Ludwig in the Discord that said, she's almost on 100 subs. Let's get her to 100 subs. Hi, Mayat. How are you doing today, friend? No one starts something and is amazing at it. You have to practice things to get better. I'm bad at drawing because I was never bad. I never tried. Yes. I'm disappointed at the fact that my younger self saw her young, crappy drawings and never wanted to put in the time to get better. So true, Dana. Reagan and I lost ourselves a few weeks ago, and honestly, we're just now getting back to how we truly are, honestly. It's so hard. Ruined it. No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, wait. I thought you were talking about something else. You subbed to me on YouTube, so now I have 101, is what I'm saying, I think. The first game looks so bad. Oh, no, Ludwig, you're going to have to inform us while we're here. While we are here. How are you, friend? I'm doing so good, Maya. How are you doing? Sorry, Pango. I don't know if that's Pango or not, but sorry, friend. I'm doing really good. Can you believe they put anteaters in this game? It's so funny. I'm positive. I'm ready. I'm watching the indie. Oh, oops, I already read that. I was the 100. You were, Ludwig? That's so fun. I didn't know you were the 100th. I love it. I don't know, Cyprin. People weren't watching them. So I stopped, but I should. I have a bunch of them on there. They're just not published. Like, I use my YouTube as, like, my backup for my VODs. So I have a ton on there. They're just not published, but I really should go export them. You've been playing Valorant. I am too scared to try Valorant. Oh, because you subbed twice, Ludwig. Hey, Ludwig, did you see that your other account that you made got gifted a sub to my channel? I can just never be bond. So Dana, you can literally just export them straight to YouTube from Twitch. So that's what I do. If you're on your VODs and you hover over the 3 dots like on the right and it pops up a bunch of things, you can just go export and it'll have you log into your YouTube. They are the most comfy headsets. I have them right here. I don't wear them anymore because do you know how ugly it makes your hair look as a girl with headphones? It's not fun. I don't like it. So I said, you know what? We're not doing that anymore. I tried that, but it didn't do it the first time. Sometimes it does fail. It does fail occasionally, Dana. For sure. Sorry, little monkey friend. It definitely occasionally fails, the export. And you have to leave the screen up. So that's what I do, because yeah, downloading and uploading is a lot of internet too, and like takes forever, especially if you do like a 3-hour stream. Like it's gonna take a while. They aren't so comfy after 2 hours with glasses. Mine are not bad. They're not bad, but you guys want to see what my sister made? She just said she made pretty food. Oh, she didn't send a photo. She's funny. Oh my gosh, did you guys see Katie? I don't know if you guys know, but Katie has merch and it's all turquoise and yellow. So she made all of this because she said some of you don't wear colors. So I made an I only wear black line. That is freaking amazing. I love her. That is so baller. Hold on, please. I have to post my Instagram post. I want food. I'm sorry. You guys should all go. I don't wear headset just because I don't see the reason to. I only have ugly ones and they're just damaging my ears. Yeah, I don't like them. Trey! 5 months! That's crazy. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, thank you. Can we get some emotes and some love in the chat for Trey? Purple Haze, that's my fiance. Thank you. Did you see the plants? Did you look out the window? They're there. We had our landscaper come and plant plants in our yard today because we have like this raised bed. Cool NB is small. Hello, friend. I love your username so much. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Welcome to the Fluffy Friends. How are you doing today? I told Katie I don't wear colors, so I wanted to buy one of her non-clothes items. I didn't expect her to flat out just make an entire merch line. Katie's amazing. You can't tell her something or else she's going to be like, yes, I'll do it right now. It's look up to the sky day today. Ooh, is it, do you have a nice sky today? I love when I get a good sky. The best in Arizona is if we have a day that it's rainy, the day after, or like if it's rainy in the morning and really stormy, the day after, it will, oh wait, is that? Okay, we still have a really long time to go, but that was one of the ones that I said I would take as a backup. Is that tank? It's not tank. Never mind. Not one of the ones I said. Oh, look at, are those Roblox emotes? That's so fun. I don't know what those are, but they're cute. Yeah, Arizona, if we get a storm and then we get the most beautiful clouds the next day. I only use a headset for PlayStation, yeah. Because you don't have speakers, I have to do that too sometimes. If I didn't have my capture card, the monitor that's over here that I use for Animal Crossing has no sound. But because it's on my capture card computer, I have sound. So if I want to play my Animal Crossing on my monitor with sound, I have to open up my OBS. Which is funny because then I'll get alerts. Like if I have my OBS open and I'm like doing something, the alerts will come in. Isla444, hi friend, how you doing today? Welcome to the Fluffy Friends. Hello, hello. My sky's pretty boring today, but it's often very nice. We get really nice skies a lot too. We are very lucky. It's quite nice. I do love a good sky. Like I said in my Instagram post, it just makes you feel... It just makes you feel so good to look up at the sky. OBS, yes. The funny thing is that Lithuania in general is a super nice country. Not that sky is Lithuania's. I love it. I've never been to Lithuania. Can you tell me where exactly Lithuania is? Because I went to school in the United States and I did not learn geography. Oh, she's cute. She's like Pinky. She's like Pinky.
Say what?
Say what? Yeah, I have no idea where Lithuania is, you guys. I don't know. Did you not learn geography? No. I don't know if you know this, but the United States school system is very poor. Gonna go get a snack. Don't forget to eat and drink. Thank you, Willow. I'm gonna hydrate myself. Yeah, geography in the States is not good. No. School in the States is bad. And not only that, but I went to school in Arizona. And we are 49th out of 50th in terms of our education. And I went to public school. So basically, my elementary school was a joke. Lithuania is Eastern Europe. Okay, thank you, friends. Thank you. North of Poland, close to the Scandinavian countries. Oh, cool. Now I know. That sounds like it'd be beautiful. Oh my gosh. My favorite place that I visited, there is a German here. Where, Ludwig? The places that I visited in Europe that were so beautiful were always like the mountain ranges. Danish school is so bad. Yeah, my school was a joke, you guys. When I was a senior in high school, oh good, it's good. When I was a senior in high school, I am German. Hello, Dana. When I was a senior in high school, I was in class and my teacher was like, there was this kid who was like failing. And my teacher was like, yo, if you, was that the guy that we wanted? No. My teacher was like, yo, if you, stack all these chairs in the classroom, I'll bump your grade up so that you don't fail. And the kid was just like, nah. My school system was a joke. In my AP history class, which is supposed to be like advanced for smart kids, we spent a whole semester just like watching a TV show. It was so bad. I just remember these alerts existed. Cool MB is small. I have Phil. Who is Phil? I don't know who Phil is. We are looking for one of these three. Preferably Marcel, honestly, is who I would really want the most. Can I trade some stuff with you? Sure can, friend. I'm not going to trade right now because I'm villager hunting, but if you want to join our... Oops. If you want to come and join our Discord, friend. Phil is the one you saw. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. That makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. You have Phil. That's so exciting. Oh, thank you, Dana. We have 0 mountains. The highest point is 0.2 miles above sea level. Wow, that's crazy. That's so crazy. So, like, you look around, there's no mountains. See, Arizona is a valley, so in every direction that I look, there's mountains. Granted, they're not huge because they're far away. But, yes, Isla, we have a really fun Discord. There's a whole Animal Crossing section. We have a lot of us that play Animal Crossing that love it. We have a good time in the Discord. It's very, very fun. Also, I don't know if you're interested, but we do have a girl who's Treasure Island that we go to often, so we can share information with you about that if you're interested in going to the Treasure Island too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dana. You are so sweet. Everywhere I look, there's forests. Forests scare me, honestly. Wait, we don't want that guy. Thought for a second that was our guy. What I know about Phil is that he's the villager who plays George Washington in the Animal Crossing production of Hamilton. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's called There Is No Game, That's the Title. That's the title of the game. That's pretty funny. You guys, I wonder if how long Shibby's going to be online, because maybe we could raid him. Because he normally only streams Sunday nights, but I saw that he was streaming the Indie Direct. Ludwig, how long does the Direct go for? Do you know? Forests scare me because I did not grow up near forests at all. Like, I think of like horror movies when I think of forests, and like camps where kids get murdered and stuff. It scares me. I like, my parents live at a ranch, and like when it's dark, you can like look out and it's like there's a creek and it's like kind of deserty, right? Because it's Arizona. It does not scare me. But like if they lived in the middle of a forest and that's where they lived and it was dark and you were looking out there, I would be scared shitless. I would be so scared. Oh my gosh, I do not like forests. You grew up with forests already. I don't like them. They scare me. Around 20 minutes. Okay, so maybe not. I don't know if he's going to continue to stream after or not. We'll see when I'm done. What would the dodos do? I think Epic also basically grew up in the forest. I know that she says there's a forest right behind your house. It still somewhat scares me. It's scary, right? I don't know if it's the horror movies or what, but the forest, just like the fact that you could get lost so easily in them. Epic, don't you have a forest right behind your house? We're talking about forests. Another Bianca? And I think you have a forest. Yes, I think of horror movies. Me too, Blaze. It's so terrifying. I'm like, nah. Nope. I watched this one horror movie where this girl's deaf and she lives in a cabin in the woods by herself and she's deaf and a guy comes to kill her, and it's the coolest movie ever because obviously he doesn't succeed, and it's sick because she's deaf and she just handles her shit, and I was like, this is so cool. I literally have forests less than 0.2 miles away in every direction. That's crazy. So you probably can't imagine not having forests then, just like I can't imagine not having mountains. I have an overactive imagination too, Blaze. Sometimes I literally have to tell my mind, like, no, we're not gonna think about that. Like, that's not a healthy thing to think about. Nope. I don't have any forests close, but we have lots of parks, and it's kind of weird at night. Parks are weird at night. Especially if it's like, I don't know. Nighttime kind of scares me, being outside. And I don't know. I'm kind of a baby when it comes to being outside at night. Even if like, so I live in one of the safest places in the United States, like literally. We get voted like one of the safest places in the US, and I still don't like being outside at night. I'm like, someone's gonna come and take me. I'm always like, I'm small. Someone's just gonna roll their little truck up and grab me and put me in their van and I'm gone. So I'm like, no, I'm not going outside at night by myself. Unless I have Otto with me, then that's a very different story, because then he's not mean, but people think he's mean. Is that Ellie? I think that one's Ellie. Ludwig said she was brown. I know the forest like my back pocket, and it's so big. That's pretty cool. Children playgrounds are weird at night. Your cousin would make up monsters and be too scared to go upstairs. Oh no, me too. Okay, you guys, I'm still afraid of the dark. If I'm in my house, not so much my house, sometimes. Occasionally, I will shut off a light and run away. Like if I'm upstairs and I have to like shut the light off and go downstairs, it's a little scary. I don't like the dark. You live in the second safest country. That's amazing. That's super cool. I think where you live is so good. Why am I the same way? Literally, I just get scared of the dark and I'll like shut the light off and run. Someone's gonna get me. Like I'm like the boogeyman. Like literally, the boogeyman is coming to get me is what I think. I love that ever since I made Streamlabs messages green, they're so much easier to read and know that it's Streamlabs and I can just ignore them. I would run up to my room before the darkness caught up to me. Exactly. I still do that. I'm almost 30, you guys. Hello, Regina Abella. How are you doing, friend? Hello. How's your day going? I could only drive somewhere around even if I was never there, but I will find my way back home. I'm really good with directions as well, Epic. Usually if I go somewhere one time, I can get there again. The front of my hair is dry, but the back of my hair is still all wet. I don't know what it's doing. We are villager hunting for one of these guys, and we don't know which one we're gonna get. We want Marcel. We really want Marcel. Probably because it's humid where you live. I had to guess. Because it's Arizona here, it's so dry. Your hair dries real fast. Who's that? No. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen. I used to be terrified of dark. My parents used to put candy on my windowsill as if it's the dark trying to show me there's nothing to be scared of. Oh my gosh, that's a really cute trick. Did it work? Did it work? Are you still afraid of the dark? It's so humid. That's probably why, because when I go to Florida or something, I'm like, oh, my hair doesn't air dry. And my hair's not thick. My hair's very fine. I just have a lot of it. Like, it's very, very fine, but I have a lot of hair. But, so it dries easy. But yeah, I don't like the humidity. They were bribing the dark not to get you. Oh, Dana, that's terrifying to think about. The candy was for the dark, not for you. Oh my gosh. That's so scary to think about, you guys. Oh, that's so funny. They were offerings. Or did you eat the candy? Dana, you said sorry. I thought it was so funny. You don't have to apologize. We'll let Cyprin tell us if it worked or not. If he's still scared of the the dark or no. You guys think that we can get to 1,000 followers by the end of May? That's what I set it as. Wait, 25 days. It's like halfway through May. Do you think that we can get 1,000 followers? I think maybe we can. Maybe. 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 We'll see. I think I could do it. I wouldn't say that worked, but I'm just not scared anymore because I had to experience a lot of situations where I had to deal with it. Well, hopefully they weren't scary situations. Why can't we get anybody that we want? I have 3 options. Give them to me. I also, again, didn't count how many Nook Miles tickets I had. Oh, okay, but it's these stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can. I think so too, Ludwig. The indie thing is getting close to an end. What was the coolest thing? I was scared of the dark, but now the dark helps my migraines so I don't feel bad in the dark. Yes, migraines need dark. I think I grew up in the forest because my kindergarten went in the forest every Friday. That's so cute, Epic. I love it. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. You guys are so fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you guys. Let's get some villagers. The only time I'm scared of the dark is when I have to go to the basement to bring potatoes or something. Basements are scary. I used to have a basement that was unfinished, and it was terrifying to go down there sometimes. You had invisible friends there in the forest. Yes, yes. Probably a thing in the start. You don't remember what, Ludwig? You know how many people sit under those lamps to help their mental health? That's me with sitting in the dark. You sit in the dark to help your mental health? That's pretty funny. Oh my god, I had to go to my basement to trip the fuse box and the lights were off and it was awful. Oh, that sounds terrifying. I would have hated that. I would have hated that so much. I would have hated that. You know what's funny though? I actually do enjoy watching scary movies. You're back! You got some cucumber sticks with mayo. That sounds yummy. Hot chocolate in a Barney bar. Sponge with the filling in the shape of a bear. Oh my gosh. That sounds so cute. Yeah, the garage or anything like that that's partly underground or anything that's just, it's scary. It's scary. I don't want to do it. It's, yeah, scary. We don't like it. I'm ready. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's so cool. I love that. Barney bars, that sounds really tasty, you guys. I kind of want to try one now. Also, I gotta fix my shorts because they're going up my butt. I hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you so much, Regina. I hope that you're having a good day today. Kind of a baby when it comes to stuff like that. Me too. I'm a huge baby. One more thing. What was it? Oh, there's one more thing left, and then it's done. This is scary. The game is scary. Oh, thank you, Blaze. So sweet. tools already? Are you ready for takeoff? Yes, I am ready for takeoff. The game was creepy, Ludwig? You guys know what's funny? My capture card has 0 lag. So like what I'm seeing on the screen is exactly what's on my monitor. So I just look at the OBS instead of looking over here. Because it's nicer, then you can see my face better. What's it called, Ludwig? I like scary games. I know that a lot of people here don't, so I probably won't ever play them on stream. But I think it'd be fun to play them sometimes. The game scared you? Oh no. Okay, yes. So yeah, I know a lot of you are scared of games, so we will not be playing scary games on here. Or I'll warn you and let you know and you cannot come. But that's not as fun. Oh, thank you, Regina. I'm so glad to hear you're having a good day, friend. It's a good day today for everybody. Read about my basement. I need your reaction. Wait, I did read your basement. No? Wait, you know what? I think I didn't read it out loud. I just said, that's so cool, but I didn't read the message. Your basement's separate from the house. It's very rundown. There's bats and frogs, which is so cool. Do you ever catch the frogs? How does that work? Like, how do you go villager hunting? So when a villager leaves, if they leave an empty plot on your island, and then if you go visit one of these little other islands, there's villagers there, and you can choose to take one home with you if you want. So I'm just going to the islands over and over and over, and instead of picking a villager, I'm just waiting to see who the next one is. So that's why it's called hunting, because you just keep visiting these little islands until you find a villager that you like and you want. I want to see you play, but I could never myself. Okay, that's good. Ooh, Regina likes scary games and horror movies. Me too. I didn't always like them. I'm learning. I loved Haunting of Hill House, the first one. So scary, so good. I love all the American Horror Stories. They're not super scary. They're a little bit scary. Sorry, you're cute, but no. I don't at all, but I will watch scary games sometimes. It is a boring movie, but yeah, I don't like it though. I liked it. I liked it. The new It, I thought was good, but it wasn't that scary. I'm also not scared of clowns. So if you were scared of clowns, I could see how that movie would be way more terrifying. That's cool. I thought I would just want to double check. I don't remember what you said. I'm sorry. Oh, the villager hunting. Yes, of course. I will explain anything to you guys that you want to know. I like talking. I'm watching the Scary Game trailer again because it was kind of catchy? I mean, I don't like horror stuff, but it was okay, not even scared. Yeah, that's how I thought too. I wasn't that scared of it, but I also am not scared of clowns. So some people are like terrified of clowns. Like Phil in Modern Family. He does not like clowns. I like Phil in Modern Family. He's so funny. I literally can't wait until I have Animal Crossing. Me too, Dana. I can't wait to come over and give you all the things. I'm going to give you so much stuff. I'm going to give you stacks and stacks of materials, unless you don't want me to. Dana, if you want to go the hard way, you can. And I will just give you furniture and cute things. But if you want to go the easy way, I can give you all kinds of cool stuff that will help you have an easier time in the game. There will be a Conjuring Part 3, I think, but there's a new one coming. The Conjuring was one of the movies I saw in high school that I was scared the crap out of me. Once you do, you should add me. Yes, you should definitely add all of us. Phil is the dad in Modern Family. Wait, Oxenfree? Oxenfree? Is it Oxenfree 2? Ludwig, is it really Oxenfree 2? If it's Oxenfree 2, I'm 100% going to play that because I played the first one on stream and it was so fun. Please tell me if it's Oxenfree 2. I'll be so excited. Been playing Pocket Camp while I'm waiting. Oh my gosh, yay, Dana. Phil in Modern Family is the dad, if you remember. I only watch old Disney movie that I saw 13 times already. Me too, I'm the same way. I watch the same stuff over and over. Do you have all the same TV and stuff in Lithuania? Or do you have Netflix and stuff? He is so cute. It is. I'm gonna send the trailer. Thank you, Ludwig. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I loved that game so much, you guys. I have to tell Justine. She was there. She watched the whole thing with me. It was crazy. It was so crazy. I think it was Justine and Sarah were with me like the entire time because I did an evening stream and I played Oxenfree, and I'm pretty sure it was Justine and Sarah that were with me, and we were crying and it was so emotional and it was so good. So yes, I will have to play that. I'll probably do that on a Saturday and like play the whole thing because it will be good. When was this? This was, back when I was still doing nighttime streams. So like a while. Who's this guy? Benjamin. I'm gonna check him out. I like his hat. I've never seen Benjamin. What's his house look like? He's funny looking. Oh, his house is all right. Nothing special. He's pretty funny though. He's cute. Sorry, Benjamin. We'll keep you in mind for later. It's called Lost Signals. Yeah, I don't remember when it was, Blaze. It was a while back. Thank you. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. The Oxenfree one was so good. You should play it, Blaze. It's early morning there, right? Yes, it's currently 9:27 a.m. It's very early. I wake up early to do my early streams. And I think if I don't find one of these guys this time, you guys, I'm going to keep searching. I won't just pick somebody because I want one of them so bad. It's so good, Blaze. It's a really cheap little game, and it's kind of like a choose your own decision game. It's indie, so the graphics are pretty cute, and the voice acting is really, really good, and you choose your own adventure, so there's like a ton of different outcomes that you can pick. Think of like Life is Strange, but 2D instead of 3D, if that makes sense. It's very similar. Is this the same as who you were looking for the other day? It's not. I got somebody else for that, but I want one of these guys. This is who I'm looking for. You will like it. Yes, it's so good, Blaze. It's one of my favorite games. I really hope that you play it because then we can talk about it and what characters you like and stuff. Because it's so good. I usually just watch what's on TV. We have something called The Big Friday on one channel, and it always shows same animation movies and the new ones as well once they're not new anymore. Oh, is that a horse? It's a kangaroo. Scary looking kangaroo. Ones, they're not new anymore. We have Netflix, but it sucks because there aren't a lot of movies. I use my sister's account. She lives in the UK. Oh, nice. It's 12:28 nighttime. I'm a little sleepy. Oh my gosh, Regina, that's crazy. You're so far in the future. I like how their houses look, Dana. I also am trying to get villagers who all wear like Japanese style outfits. So, and they have like Japanese style houses. So yeah, that's what I want is ones that look like them. Oops. Yeah, there we go. That have their cute little outfits, and their houses are really cute. I have certain houses in certain areas, so the person that left has a certain house and I want to replace it. The little game you were just talking about reminded me of that Xbox 63 game called X-Men Destiny or something. Oh yes, oops, that's not what I meant to click. I love games, especially choose your own adventure games. If you guys haven't played Detroit Become Human, that game is amazing. I highly recommend it if you like a choose your own adventure style. That we have a new Life is Strange coming out. I'm excited for that. Have you ever played The Cave? I haven't. What's that? It sounds fun. The Cave. I think we've got about 15 minutes left before I have to end a little early too, because I got to start getting to work like at 10 instead of like ending stream at 10. Thanks, Regina. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you for chatting with us. I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow, friend. Enjoy your sleepy times. I will have to check it out. If Blaze likes it and you like it, I think that I will probably like it too. Hello, cute kangaroo. I'm so sorry, friend. So sorry. I don't know how to explain it, though. That's okay. I'll check it out. Detroit Become Human is so good. Isn't it, Regina? It's so good. I hope that I should play that again soon. I haven't played that in a really long time. That was a really fun game. I got very attached to the characters. What an interesting kangaroo. He was cute. Bye, Regina. Thank you. Oh. Allie. You know what I meant. I love you. You're so funny. She's always just like, what are you saying, Braylon? You're not making any sense. It's the autopilot for me. Ludwig, you definitely should. It's so good. It's not very scary. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate you so much. Oh, Gonzo. He's the old guy with the leather jacket and the sunglasses. You should get Oxenfree, Ludwig. You'd like it. It's on the Switch. It's not very expensive. I wish I could send it to you, but I have the digital version, so sorry. So sad. So sad. I'm ready to go home. Yes, I'm positive. I'm ultra positive. Oh, 13 euro. Yeah, see, that's not bad at all. It's a really good game. I highly recommend it. It's very fun. It takes about 6 hours, but you can play it again. You can play it more than once. Willow, what does that command do? Or did you accidentally do that? Does somebody else? Oh, hug. Okay, I was like, what's a hug command? Because that's cute. You were talking about the cave. Okay, I'll have to check it out too. That sounds good. If it's cheap. I have Steam. I've got a PC now. I can do the things. I've got a PC. I've got Steam. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Thought there was a hole in my pillow, but it's just the zipper. My heart pillow came with my chair. I forgot to remind you about the HP command. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, Dana. I forgot to. It's okay, Willow. I was just like, is that a command that someone else has that I need to know about? That's what I was thinking. Dana, I love HP sauce. It's so good. HP sauce is amazing. It's really quite good. Does anybody know anyone that can make animations? I would like somebody to make me an HP sauce animation. Sorry, friend. So sorry. The cave story is based on a magical talking cave. Ooh, with the labyrinth set of tunnels with it. 7 characters drawn from across time and space are harboring dark secrets have come to the cave believing they can learn something about themselves and who they might become. Oh, that sounds cool. Something like that, or I was thinking like a bunch of HP sauces like falling across the screen or something, you know? Or being put on a breakfast sandwich. I love HP sauce. I don't know how you like HP sauce, so this is why I like it. And here's my question for people who do not like HP sauce. Do you like malt vinegar? Because HP sauce is basically malt vinegar in a sauce. And it's so good. But I understand if you don't like malt vinegar or you don't like vinegary things, you might be like, blech, HP sauce, nasty. But I now have a problem where I can't eat eggs or bacon or sausage links or anything without the HP sauce. Like, it makes it so yummy, you guys. I can't explain it. Don't like any vinegar. What did I call it? Not mold vinegar. What is it called? You made me forget the name. Malt. Thank you, Ludwig, for made me forget the name. I love vinegary things. Bumbleworth is an animator. I'm not sure it's your style, and he can do multiple styles. Could you send me like a DM, Cyprin, or in Discord? Share his information because I would love to commission somebody. I love vinegar. Me too, Ludwig. Malt vinegar is a brown vinegar that you usually put on fish and chips. At least here in the United States, we put it on fish and chips. How long will you stream today? For another 10 minutes is all. Allie, it's okay. HP sauce is a British sauce. So when I did my British snack stream, I tried it. And it's basically malt vinegar and molasses. And it's so good. Does he have like an Instagram or like a page, Cyprin, where I could contact him and be like, hey, I'm interested in you making me an animation? It is like a kind of like a tangy ketchup. But it's basically just malt vinegar and molasses. So it's really vinegary, and then like kind of sweet. It's really tasty. It sounds weird, but it's so good. It's so good. I like vinegar too. So yummy. Oh, okay. Okay. He's a streamer. And you tagged as @Bumbleworth. I'm going to copy it. I don't know where I'm going to paste it, but hopefully it'll say Bumbleworth. Hopefully I'll remember that. I'm on Nintendo website, but the amiibo card says it's unreleased. Oh, really? Interesting. I wonder why. Let's get you airborne. Let's do it. Did you guys know that you can make the Kappa Mom attack? Ready? Watch it. It also does an Umbreon gif. Go catch some bees and chop some trees. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Epic. Wow, the game really wants me to have Bianca. You guys, I'm gonna have to keep villager hunting later. I'm ready. I'm ready. Weemo. I love the Splatoon gif. That's my favorite. I wanna fly. I wanna use my Nook Mouse tickets. Baum is still here. I love it. Welcome, Baum. Oh yeah, I did make it dance. Oh my gosh, Dana, that's so cute. The Kappa Mom is dancing. I want to buy a new Kappa Mom. Also, you guys, have you guys seen those streamers that have like the Pokemon and stuff on the bottom of the screen? Like the little characters? Hello, Johnny. Hi, friend. How you doing? Johnny, did Haley tell you about our pool party? I usually think that she's gonna let you know, invite you. Johnny, you gotta make sure you know. It's next Saturday, April 24th, Johnny. I love Splatoon. I had a Wii U, but I lost it. I can't play anymore until I get a Switch. I hope you can get a Switch soon, friend, because I will play Splatoon with you. It's so much fun. It's one of my favorite games to play. It's so good. Johnny, mark it in your calendar. You can play Splatoon on a Switch? Yes. Yes. You can play Splatoon 2. Sorry. Which is not the same, but very similar. Johnny, it's the 24th, Saturday. And as of right now, we're having it set 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 24th pool party, yes. Set it. Remind yourself. Mimo! It's so fun, though. It's so good, Willow. I love Splatoon. That's okay, friend. It can be a bad spelling day, no worries. Time to get myself a tan, yes. Do they think I'm made of money? Probably. I like Splatoon 2 better. It's so fun. I love both of them. Splatoon 3 is going to be so good. Oh, Dana, I'm so glad that you were able to get a Switch. When does it come? Wait, you already have it. Animal Crossing, you said you're waiting to buy? You already have a Switch because you play Ring Fit. This I know. I know. I remembered. I remembered. I think it's saying Nemo like Katie's dog. Oh yeah, it says Weemo, Vimo, something. I want to tell more about the cave because Wikipedia literally spoils stuff in their articles. Oh my gosh. So basically there are 7 characters, a monk, a knight, twins, girls, and a boy, a woman from the future, a scientist woman, a hillbilly, and an adventurer. Oh my gosh. Every single one of them has their stories and usually deep, dark secrets or wants you to help them accomplish their wishes, but it's not always good for them. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Now gotta wait 2 weeks, time to hit the gym. It's okay, Johnny, you don't gotta hit the gym. You're fine, friend. Is it bad I want to pay $12 for an amiibo card pack? Not at all, Ludwig. I'm asking for a Switch for my birthday, so hopefully I can play Splatoon then. Oh my gosh, yes, yes. So exciting, Willow, so exciting. When is your birthday? I forget. I'm sorry. Stretch. You have Ring Fit. That's what I thought. I want to fly. Let me just check and see what's going on at work today. Maybe I can stay a little bit later. My mom is going to be there, I think. Oh, maybe not. I told her it wasn't important. You should. You should. May 16th, that's 2 days before my fiance's birthday. Oh my gosh, that's so close, Willow. That's so exciting. The amiibo cards that people make, Dana, are basically like cheaper versions of the amiibos, and you don't get the figurine. So instead of paying for the figurine, you can just pay for the little thing, and then it lets you use them in the game. Fellow Taurus, we love Tauruses here. No, he's the 18th, Johnny. Trey's birthday is on May 18th. Cool. Why can't we get a villager that we want? 20 euro for the Sanrio cards. Are they the actual cards, Ludwig? Because that's not bad. I mean, it's way more expensive than they were originally, but still not bad. Oh, it's not even the real ones. Don't do that then. Don't do that. There's way cheaper ones on Etsy. Shame to family. You're fine, Johnny. It's all good. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I don't want to stop streaming. I want to keep going till we get the villager. How does it let you play the game? What do you mean, Dana? Oh, it uses, so they get the code files from Nintendo. You can get the, like, files for the amiibo, so it's exactly the same. The game doesn't know that you have a fake amiibo. The game treats it exactly the same. Because it's just like a RFID file that they put on the code, and then boop, it scans the amiibo. So it's really good if you just want the, like, villager in your game and you don't want to actually buy the amiibo. Or sometimes the amiibos, like, if they only made a certain amount, they're hard to find or they're expensive or what. So your birthday is 2 weeks from today. Oh my gosh, Dana, that's so exciting. I love it. That is amazing, Dana. Oh, you guys, I'm sick of this. I just want one of them. I'm ready. Come on. Come on. I'm on Dutch Amazon. I don't understand anything. We want one of these guys, okay? This is who we want. Give it to us. Give it to us. Do you know what Katie told me, you guys? Did you know if you buy something from Amazon, you guys do need a joint birthday party? Do you guys know if you buy something from Amazon and you return it, that they throw it away? Did you know that? They literally throw it away. Like, what? I did not know that. That if you buy something from Amazon and you return it, they throw it away. That is crazy. That's insane. I did not know that. That's bonkers. The world we live in is crazy. And freaking stupid Jeff Bezos. Am I even allowed to say that on here? I don't know. Judy again. We find her all the time. Freaking Jeff Bezos, it like takes half of the money that you guys give me. So that's fun. We hate that. Jeff Bezos is kind of like my boss. Oh my gosh, you guys are having a joint one. I know, I'm like, am I allowed to say that on here? Are they going to ban me because I talk poop about Jeff Bezos? I don't know. Anyways, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. I don't think they throw away everything, Dana, but like if you order like clothes or anything small that's like under $100 and you return it, they're going to throw it away. I don't understand. I don't understand. I do not understand. You should buy unopened mail. It costs $1 per piece. What does that mean? Like unopened packages or just like letters from people? You ever see those people that buy the Amazon return pallets and they get all this junk? Yeah, well, I think also too, sometimes it costs more for them to repackage it and reprocess it and reship it out. It's like more work. The Amazon return pallets are crazy. Sometimes people get junk, but sometimes people get like 20 PS4s. It's a gamble. Safety and quality. Yeah, that makes so much sense. It's just crazy to me that that's what they do. I just like was like, what? Katie was like, yeah, they throw your stuff away. I was like, you're joking. Oh, it's things from Amazon where people don't pick it up. Oh, interesting. That would be really good if you were like a reseller. That's crazy. I did not know that. That you can just buy bins of mail. That's wild. I'm gonna stay on a little longer. Even though I'm not supposed to. I'm gonna do it. It'll be okay. It will be alright. I also have to pee though, so we'll see we'll see how long I make it. The thrift shopping is crazy. It's like we have warehouses full of clothes. It's pretty wild. I go to the thrift store sometimes, like if I'm really poor and I like want to go on, this sounds bad, if I'm going on vacation that my parents are paying for and I personally don't have money, sometimes if I want new clothes I'll go to Goodwill and get stuff, but it's always a mess. It's always a disaster. My least favorite AC villager is Chops. Oh, enjoy, Willow. Tell your mom's friend we all say hello. My least favorite AC villager is Chops. For show, Chops. That's the little robot frog. I want to find the people. I'm ready. Holy crap, Ludwig. 68 hours. That's crazy. Beardo is worse. Okay, I'll give you that. Beardo is also bad. All of the smug villagers can just... ugh. I want to use my Nook Miles ticket. Oh my gosh, Cyprin. Already almost 15 hours. That's crazy. That's amazing. I love the watch time command. I'm alive, but I'm dead. I don't know what that means, friend, but I'm glad you're here. I got you mad 099. Welcome to the Fluffy Friends. We are villager hunting and we aren't having any success. Had to live on my island once. Yeah, same with Chops. Chops also lived on my island. Sheesh. Yes. We are not having any success, friend. I'm ready. I'm ready. I think I will drive home now with my longboard and hopefully I can join the stream again. But if the stream is over, I'm back. I only want to say thank you, Brave, for this stream. Thanks everyone who's here because you're amazing. And Sia, Epic, thank you so much, friend. We love you. We adore you. You are awesome. I will talk to you later. I'm sure I will be watching Blaze's stream at work if she's streaming. And I'm sure I'll see you there. If you guys don't know, that's what we do. We watch streams. We hang out. Blaze, are you streaming today? Do you guys stream Monday through Friday? Because I do love it. I do be loving how much you stream. Because then I can come hang out with you guys all the time. Mop Tech, hello friend. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How is your healing going, friend? Are you okay? Are you recovering? Are you getting better? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, 6 days a week. I get all the Blaze. Get to watch all the Blaze. Sorry, Reagan. We like Reagan too, but we like Blaze much better. Don't tell him I said that. Or you can. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, Mop. How are you doing? I make myself laugh. We will see us later. Yes, we will. I feel so good. I'm actually back at work today. Oh, yay. That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that, friend. You're going to a funeral, too. Is it someone that you know? Or just like a family friend or something? Yes, Dana. So much love for Blaze, but Reagan is nice, too. You know what? Reagan is really good at the Minecraft building, so without him, the Minecraft server would not be as cool. So he can stay. Tell Reagan he can stay, Blaze. He's fine to stay. Your mom's grandma. Oh, wow. Like your mom's mom? So your great-grandma, Ludwig? How old is she? You guys really miss out on the fun parts of him. We do. And you're horrible at Minecraft. It's okay. Me too. I'm gonna be just as bad. Don't worry. He's really, really good. I'm like watching him build the stuff. I'm like, whoa. He should like share his creations online. Like how Sims people do, but for Minecraft. We'll go get this bottle, even though it will probably be something I already have. Great grandma, she's 99. Oh my gosh, what a long, lovely life that she lived. Well, that'll be fun then. That'll be like a nice celebration of life for her. I would love to live in Canada, but I'm just starting to realize how cool the European Union is. Though USA and Canada usually cooperate pretty well with Europe. This is true. I think that people who live in Europe, you guys like don't realize how awesome it is. Like in the United States, Europe is like, it is like everybody's dream to go to Europe one day. Like that in the United States, it's just like, holy shit, like Europe? Like, yeah, Europe is so cool. And like people who live in Europe, I feel like you guys don't feel that way. And you're like, we want to come to California. And I'm like, California sucks. Why would you want to go to California? But you probably feel that way about where you live. You're like, why would somebody want to visit? I don't know. I love going to Europe. I've been 3 times. We'll probably be going again sometime in the next couple of years too with my family. So, yes. Do any of you guys live off or near the Danube River? Do any of you guys live near the Danube that goes through like Bucharest area? We're going on a little river cruise through Bucharest is where it starts, and it either, I think it starts in Budapest and it ends in Bucharest, and we're going to the down the Danube. So if any of you live near there, we could plan a meetup. He used to play when it first came out, and we're working on putting his builds on the new Instagram. I'm on it more because he can't look well at work. Yes, I love that. I love that, Blaze. You guys are all so sweet. I love you guys. Thank you. You guys are the best. Oh, sorry, little mouse friend. Guys, why can't we just find a villager that we want? Mixed feelings, yes. I could see that. I could see that. Oh, Cassie, Dana, Otto. So cute. Oh, and the Katie emote in there, too. We love the Katie cows. Somebody builds Disney Worlds in Minecraft. Oh my gosh, I saw somebody that made the Game of Thrones thing in Minecraft one time. I've also seen people make like Hogwarts and stuff. Somebody is calling me. One moment, I'm gonna mute myself. You too. Bye-bye. Ballet, that was so long. I'm sorry. Yes, Soham, I will talk to you soon, friend. Do not fear. I will chat with you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, Dana. Lithuanian TikTok is made out of teenagers who cosplay teachers. Little girls who make TikToks about fidgeting, homophobic assholes that don't do other content but hate, and people who overly support LGBT. Interesting. I feel like that's all of TikTok. Like, TikTok is, there's so many things on there. Whatever like little niche that you're into, you can find people that are doing that and making videos about it, which is crazy because it's such a global platform, which I think is awesome. Okay, you guys, this is gonna be my last trip. I'm sorry, I'll have to leave after this one. And well, I don't know what we'll do about the villager. We're gonna be sad. We're gonna villager hunt later. Sad. Don't do other content. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Welcome back, Willow. Welcome back, friend. I gotta go eat now. Sorry, I'll be back. Hope you have a good time and good day, and you're all amazing. Remember that and have a good day. Thank you, Ludwig. Thank you, friend. Welcome back, Willow. How was your saying hi to your mom's friend? I think I'm gonna get off right now. You know what? We'll do 2 more trips, okay? We'll do 2 more trips. I'll be bad and be late to work. We'll do 2 more trips. Her friend had a slice of the cheesecake I made and she loved it. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing, Willow. What kind of cheesecake did you make? Just traditional or something fancy? I love cheesecake. My fiance loves cheesecake so much. So good. Let's go. Come on. Give us the villager we want. Ooh, okay. Should I guide the raid or save up for 50k? Identity crisis again. Whatever you want, friend. Whichever you want. Ooh, the Kinder one. Oh my gosh. What? Willow, that sounds amazing. That's not one of the little guys I wanted, right? No, we didn't want a bunny. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I love Kinder bars. Kinder bars are so tasty. Cyprin, you could, if you have a raid recommendation, you don't necessarily have to use your points. If you want to tell me who they are, go ahead and I'll look them up right now on my phone. I usually do accept raid recommendations even if you don't use your points. I don't always take the raid recommendation, whereas if you use the guide the raid, like, we will for sure go to that person. But if you want me to check out somebody, feel free. I'm also obsessed with Willow Tree and her baking. So good, so good. Baking is like such a skill that I wish that I had, and I feel like it's such like a skill filled with love. Baking. Whoa. Kinder chocolate cheesecake ice cream. Willow, that looks so good. Friend, look at this, you guys. Willow made that cheesecake and all those little bowls of ice cream, I think they are. Look at how good that looks, you guys. Wow. Willow, that looks amazing. I want to eat it. It looks delicious. Great. Oh, Esberry Games, is she? Yeah, I'll raid Rayleigh. I haven't raided Rayleigh in a million years. I will definitely raid Rayleigh. We can for sure go raid Rayleigh. We're going to do 1 more trip, okay? The cheesecake looked so good. I'm like, wow. Wow, Willow. Looked so amazing. I'm sad I didn't see that earlier. Insert Homer slobbering. Yes, I will definitely raid Rayleigh. I love Rayleigh. I haven't raided her in forever. she normally doesn't stream like at the time that I can raid her, so we will go raid Rayleigh. You guys, though, the thing is, Rayleigh is a very strict 18 and up stream. So just remember that. She will ban you right away if you are under 18. So act mature and don't say anything if you are under 18. Come on, this is going to be the lucky one, you guys. Use your magic. 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 Do it. Use it. Oh, just made mini cheesecakes. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. We'll rate her whatever she's playing. We don't care. We like Rayleigh. It's okay, you guys. It's okay. We'll be all right. We'll be okay. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Let me look and see. Kinseed. It's a cute, I think that is a cute game. We'll rate her. I'm ready. I'm gonna pull her up on my phone though. Sometimes when I do it on my computer, it gets weird.
Stop! You can make the world a better place for yourself.
Too loud. Bum, bum, ba-dum. So sad, you guys. So sad. Oh, this looks like a cute game. Fairy Tale Stardew. I love it. Okay. Whoops. All right, friends. Let me go to just chatting real quick. Okay, beautiful people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for an amazing stream, friends. I love y'all so much. We're gonna go raid Rayleigh. Like I said, she's very strict 18 over stream. You know, just beware of that. Just so you guys know. Don't say anything that will make her ban you, because she will get you right out of there real quick. Probably respectful of her, too, to just, like, get out of there if you are not 18, because she does talk about some heavier topics and stuff like that, too, sometimes. So we'll go in there, we'll raid her, we'll say hello, we will give her some love. I'm going to also copy the raid command with some emotes. Okay, if you want to copy that one, if you're a sub, that one has emotes. It will work. Thank you, friends. I'm going to start the raid. I appreciate all of you so much. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me today so much. I'll be back on Friday. We'll be playing Jackbox. You know how it goes. Usual Friday community games. We'll play some Quiplash. We'll do some stuff. It'll be super fun. Yes, thank you all. You guys are all amazing. And thank you. You have an ad on it. That's okay. That's okay. We'll go over there when we raid her, and I think it doesn't play an ad. Maybe. I don't think so. Does it give you an ad when you raid someone? I don't know. Definitely check out Blaze's stream later. Please join the Discord if you're not in it. It's so fun. I'll see you all Friday, but you know I'll talk to you before then. Thank you all for an amazing stream. I don't have an end now screen, so I'm just going to smile here for a second before I go away. Okay, bye.